Hello, time travelers. I'm doing a thing where I try chicken and broccoli for a week. But these kinds of videos on YouTube, I got mixed feelings about, and I'll tell you why. It's because you shouldn't do like, I'm doing this diet for a week or I'm doing this diet for a month, because your body can't adjust. You have to gradually get into it. And so I'm going to tell you how I'm doing it. What I did, actually, for the past 3 weeks was introduce broccoli and start cutting other meats out of my diet by just not buying them anymore. And also slowly buying less cheese and less heavy cream. By the way, I'm been on the keto diet for a few years now. So I had to cut those things out, gradually eat more and more broccoli. What I experienced was, like, first, it's filling. Second, it gives you a lot of gas. I also learned a bunch of different ways to have broccoli that don't add calories. Alright, day one. This is my first day of committing to this. Let's see if I can do this. So what I've got here is chicken wings from Kroger. And I made sure to check the ingredients and also look at the macros to make sure there was no added calories or carbs. And I'm going to go ahead and put some Scotch bonnet hot sauce on that. And I'm just going to eat this broccoli raw because I'm hardcore. Hey peeps, day 2. Hope you don't mind. I'm wearing my old clothes that are too big for me from before I lost weight because I'm about to mow the lawn. But today I'm doing a little something different with the chicken and the broccoli because you can't let it get boring. You can't taste the same thing every day or you'll go mad. Chicken breast tenderloins today, steamed broccoli from a bag, and I'm going to mix these 3 things together to dip them into. Mustard, which is a calorie-free food. Take a lot of that, thank you very much. And then habanero, my most favorite hot sauce ever. We'll just take, a bunch of that. Come on habaneros. And the mustard is actually going to make that really, really mild. It's not going to be much for me. So let's add some ghost pepper to that. Ghost pepper doesn't really have a flavor for me, at least. Comment below if it does for you. Obviously, I'm going to want a little seasoning first, so put some pink salt on the broccoli. And some garlic salt on the chicken. Come out. Oh yeah. Use a liberal amount. And then you just stir up your mustard sauce glory mix. There's chicken. And it's broccoli. Mustard and hot sauce. Full disclosure, I got hungry last night, but I didn't cheat on the diet. I had 7 more chicken wings that I was going to eat today. I ate them, and I was good. Alright, on to day 3. Alright, now a little history about why I'm doing this video. Is I stumbled on the video by the Buff guys on YouTube where they did the same challenge. Only broccoli and chicken for a week. And today is Sunday, my second day of working out every week. I work out on Saturdays and Sundays. And all my muscles feel fatigued. That they could either be because I changed my diet suddenly, or it could be because I worked out too hard yesterday. But today I can only do like half of my workout before I had to stop. Because my muscles are just sore everywhere. Today, I'm going to be dipping my chicken and broccoli in this 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, red pepper flakes, garlic powder, onion powder, and pink salt. Can you see that? And the chicken has lemon pepper on it. By the way, the chicken's cold. I got the idea is like, it would be like a salad, a chicken salad, since broccoli is a green. That's really good on the broccoli, actually. A little bit spicy. So, it's day 4, and again, last night, I had extra chicken later. So I do have to confess, I have been on intermittent fasting for like a year or 2? Maybe a year and a half at least. It's easy to do once you realize it means less cooking, and you don't have to do anything for breakfast. Lol. So it was a surprise to me that I was still hungry after eating a normal sized meal of just chicken and broccoli. I'd turn around and just have chicken later. But that meant I had to go to the grocery store and get more chicken and broccoli for laters. They didn't have the kind that are steam in the bag. They've got chopped, le chopped like Charlie would say, and le baby broccoli florets. I have to figure out what these are like and if I like them or not. Lol, I've never had them before because I'm not a vegetable geek. I usually just like to take a multivitamin. And because I knew I'd be tempted to buy nice things like Quest bars and Lily's chocolate bars and other keto-friendly snacks, and I know I can't because I'm only eating chicken and broccoli, I got some vitamin waters. Whole bunch. There's some over there. There's one that I already started on. And there's some in there. Don't worry about the shampoo. Shut up about the shampoo. Shampoo's because I need to wash my hair sometimes. And these vitamin waters. Oh, and this pile of broccoli. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And the store was all out of the chicken tenderloins that I like to get. So I had to get the more expensive kind right here. Guess I have to throw these in the freezer for later. Lol. Okay, see you next day. Alright, day 5. A little context. I'm trying to do this to lose a little bit of weight in my gut. I lost a whole bunch of weight in a period of about 6 months back in 2016, and it's now 2020. And I hit a plateau, and I went from strict keto to maintenance keto, which is actually pretty easy. I've been doing that for a few years, you know. But I want to see if I can lose the rest of this weight. And today, I tried to do a little bit of a workout just on my abs. And it felt great on my abs, but it made my legs feel horrible. I did planks and I did some crunches that are kind of like bicycle kicks, but you also lift your back up to your knees as your knees go forward and back. And my legs feel horrible and I feel exhausted, and I only worked out for like 10 minutes. So I'm with the Buff Guys channel that this diet is definitely not one for people that are working out or not working out a lot. I mean, I could work out a little bit. I'll just have to plan for it, you know what I mean? But to see if I lose weight, I've been writing numbers down on the fridge. Every day I've been weighing myself, and at the end of this video, we're going to go over those numbers. Today, I'm putting pink salt and chipotle pepper on everything to see if I can get something a little bit different in the taste. It's alright. I don't like this particular brand broccoli, I think. Alright, let's try the chicken. That's good. But, almost forgot this habanero sauce. Let's try that. Try that on everything. Come on faster! Broccoli. Chicken. That's heaven. Alright, see you next day. Alright, day 6. So that chicken from the store was not frozen. So, I wanted to make a stew, right? I set the oven to 375, and then I spazzed and set my timer for 20 minutes. Then I laid out the chicken on the parchment paper instead of directly on the cookie sheet because I'm poor people, because my cookie sheet is all tore up. Don't worry about it, lol. And then I realized I have to eat dinner tonight because the stew would be taking like hours or something, or question marks time. So then I put my other package of chicken on there as well, lol. And then I put that chicken in the oven, and I did the old chop and toss with some broccoli into a saucepan. And then after 20 minutes, the 20 minutes was not enough apparently, because it didn't look done to me. So I spazzed again on the timer and set it for 10 minutes and put it back in the oven. Then I put 2 cups of chicken broth into the saucepan on top of the broccoli, and it was like, that doesn't look like enough, even if I add water, because I have to cover the broccoli and the chicken. So I just put the whole box in there, lol. And then when the timer went off again, I took the chicken out, and it looked really good and done with the goldeny freshness. So, yeah, sweet. And then I did the chop and toss with the chicken into the saucepan, but it's more like a slice and scrape, because I was slicing them and then scraping off the plate, lol. And then I put a question mark amount of water on top of the chicken and broccoli, because I don't really care, you know, whatevers. And then I remembered Same thing I remembered earlier. I have to eat tonight. So I put some chicken on a plate. Then I put a whole bunch of stuff in my stew, starting with some red pepper flakes. So I put a whole bunch because I got way too big of a container off Amazon. Lol, my bad. And other seasonings like fire dust, a bunch of salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and parsley flakes. And then I set the stove burner to high and stuck that on there. And when the water started boiling, I changed it to mediums and put a lid on there. And then I set the timer for question mark times. Actually, I didn't set a time because I'm like, who cares? I'll just keep checking on it. When it looks like the chicken wants to fall to pieces, it's probably done. Tomorrow I'll let you know how the chicken is. But tonight, I'm just doing the same thing as last night. Pink salt, cayenne, and this habanero sauce because it's so delicious, it's malicious. See you tomorrow for day 7. The last day I technically have to do this. But then day 8, you get to see numbers of my weights. Yes, you caught it in my footage and you know where just to pause it and go, Rob, I know your numbers. Sneak person being sneaky.
Have you done any other days of the broccoli diet yet?
Yeah, this is day 7. So here's the stew I made last night, and Charlie's hanging out with me now, so he gets to try it. So one of the things I forgot to mention in this video is cravings. So because I was on keto for so long, when I started this, I had cravings for butter. Was the first day. I wanted butter so bad.
What?
I know, right? Because when you're on keto, the things that you're told that are bad for you because they make body fat, it's not true. They have saturated fat that you can burn as energy. You know that.
Yeah, you just can't have too much saturated fat. Too much of a decent thing is bad.
Right. Especially if you're eating a lot of carbs.
That's
I crave butter and a couple other things. So let's try this.
You probably craved Quest cookies, which...
Oh yeah, I was craving protein bars so bad. Oh, that's still good. What do you think? Is it decent?
It tastes kind of stewy, which is good.
So last night what I ended up doing was I just let it keep cooking until the water was almost gone. Till it was like that much at the bottom of the pan, and then I turned it off. Stay tuned because tomorrow morning I'm going to weigh myself and decide what I'm eating for supper tomorrow because tomorrow's the 8th day. And I'll show you the numbers on the screen, how my weight loss has been going for this week. All right, it's day 8 and I've got the numbers. So day 2, well, the morning of day 2, these are all numbers first thing in the morning. I was 183.7. And then on day 3, I was 183.4. Day 4, I was 181.9. So it's like 1.5 pounds down. And day 5, I was at 181.0. And that's a whole pound. And then day 6 is 178.1. So that's 2.9 pounds. It was hard for my brain to, like, there must be something wrong. I moved the scale, moved it back, tried it again. Same number. So then the next day, day 7 in the morning, I was 177.7. So that's about 0.4 pounds. Yes, yeah, Charlie just said you can't hear him because of my noise reduction. He says, do you see the pattern here? But on day 8, I was 179.2. So I've got some theories about some of these different numbers. I did have some olive oil. I remembered after eating the olive oil as a dip that olive oil has fat in it. But that was back on day 3 when I ate that, and I still went down 1.5 pounds. I think I have 2 things working against me on day 7 into day 8, which are 1, I pigged out on that stew. It was delicious. I was just like, I ate until my stomach hurt. I think I have to burn through that chicken and then probably have a Duke, if you know what I mean. Also, I think it's because 179/180 is one of my plateaus. It's one that I hit before when I was on strict keto. Because honestly, I've been up to 20 pounds higher than my lowest that I was on keto. And that's where I'm trying to get again. And then go past that and get rid of this gut. So if you guys got any ideas what I can do, tell me in the comments. Click like if you like that I did this interesting challenge. But my channel is mostly tech stuff, vlogging, and random sci-fi comedy, which he and I love to do, and I often do by myself or with this other me character on my channel. So get subscribed if you want to see that kind of stuff. Remember, you're not my... which Charlie just said is that this other person is like part of my consciousness or something. It's something we're trying to figure out on the show. So thanks for watching. Bye.